Welcome back to another episode of Creating Magic. I'm Dani.
And I'm Paula.
And it's 2024.
Woo! We made it through 2023.
Dude, I'm still thinking we made it through 2020. We're still doing good.
We are still doing good.
We showed up to work. We did some things. We're still going.
Some of us still haven't gotten COVID.
Typhoid Mary. Thanks for reminding me.
I called Alex Typhoid Margaret. Because she hasn't gotten it either.
Did you tell her the story about behind the name?
Yes. So I told her that she's my sister, Typhoid Margaret.
This is episode 1 of season 5.
Yay! Happy 5 years.
This podcast is in its 5th year. Who would have thought?
Not I.
Also, episode 1 of season 1, I was like, I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking into microphones or talking in general. And then I created a podcast.
That's always a good idea. You know what?
Right?
I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking. I don't like microphones. I should start a podcast.
I swore I would never talk in front of people in person, and then we did panels.
Panels at LeakyCon.
Multiple, not just one. We ran meetups.
Yeah.
Come a long way.
Oh, it's called growth, girl. It's called growth.
And we're going to just keep on doing that. We got some fun things planned this year.
Yes.
So,
how much travel are we doing?
We don't have enough things announced.
And true.
But right now, I'm looking at the list. I'm like, that's in Orlando. That's not travel. Right now, we're going to Literary Ink in Chattanooga, Tennessee in July.
I'm very excited for that.
I am too.
It was my first time. So I'm very excited.
I had a meeting this week. So we'll be having a lot more announcements coming up about Literary Ink. It is July 12th through 14th. I just questioned that because in my head I think it's 13th. July.
If only we had a plan.
12th through 14th. Well, I realized that I wrote down the dates I'm planning to travel and not the dates of the convention. So
I'm very excited.
I am too. I'm excited to fill you in on some of the details. So I met with Jennifer, who is the creator of Literary Ink, this past weekend to just start kind of overview planning of what Creating Magic's going to be doing there. So what are some of your goals for this year?
I don't know about goals. Goals seem so
I'm not saying goals like resolutions or anything like that.
Oh, I don't do resolutions at all. Yeah. My resolution is I have none.
It's more of a general sense of things you want to do more than a goal.
Yeah. I'd like to visit more places. Just expand more, just do other fandom things too, not just Harry Potter. Obviously Barbie is I want to do the Friends thing. I wanted to go to New York, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Because adulting.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go see Gutenberg, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's unrealistic at this time. I am going on a cruise.
That's exciting. What islands are you hitting up?
San Juan, St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Amber Cove, which it's the same that I did last year too. Yeah. But it's the week of spring break, so I got to do what they have, and it's an 8-day. I like.
Oh, nice.
I like my cruises long.
Yeah.
I like to not have to I like to unpack my stuff and live on the ship for a week and then worry about packing on the last night. Cruising is my favorite type of vacation.
Where do you cruise out of usually?
Port Canaveral.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you
I
went like down to Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
I have gone. I mean, obviously, I used to live in Miami, so we used to sail out of Fort Lauderdale and Miami more often. But we also used to drive here to sail out of Port Canaveral.
I've done all three, but
Um,
I favor Port Canaveral. I just don't favor the itineraries necessarily from Port Canaveral.
yeah, they do have like the one that was looking at the dates for next year already, and it does Aruba, but it's out of Fort Lauderdale. It's not out of.
A
But
lot of
I could take the Bright Line,
take the bright
and
line. Yeah.
the Bright Line is like my new thing. I want to go. I'm ready to like get on again. It was so not. I love trains in general. Um, like I used to ride Amtrak from here to Miami. Um, but the bathrooms are so gross. And in this place, it's like everything is so clean, and I guess it is still new.
Yeah.
So, just give it a few months, I guess. But I hope not. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was like a very easy process. They have you come in 5 minutes before the train leaves. Like it was really easy.
Yeah, I'm
Highly
excited to
recommend.
try it out sometime.
Yeah.
Possibly to go see a concert.
What concert?
Cine Concerts is coming to Fort
Oh,
Lauderdale.
yeah, Cinecon. Yes, we should do that.
So that's on our
We could
list.
do it in one day.
We have really wanted to see Sorcerer's Stone
Yes.
as the Cine concert. We have seen not all of them, but we've seen a lot of them at this point.
We've seen Prisoner of Azkaban, which we just saw in Texas. We have seen.
We've not seen Goblet.
We have not seen Goblet because I would have been dressed as Dedrick for sure. We've seen Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and then now we're going to see
Hallows 1.
Deathly Hallows 1 in June, right? In June. So, yeah, but I really, 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 really want to see Sorcerer's Stone.
That is on our radar for things to do this year. Deathly Hallows is on there. Cine concerts in general, y'all need to go see them. They're so good.
It's still my favorite, like, Harry Potter experience is that. I highly recommend it. Even if you've never seen the movie, I say go see it like that.
I am going to make a New Year's resolution right now.
Oof.
That I will pre-plan my outfit for Deathly Hallows 1 because I've been so bad about doing it every other time.
I don't know what I can do for Deathly Hallows 1. I don't think I have it.
I think I need to rewatch the movie and see and figure out some options. But we also have to remember it is June in Florida.
It is.
Like Dallas was nice because we didn't have to worry so much about the heat at Dallas in October.
Yeah, no, it was rainy that day though. That was not great.
We had humidity, but yeah.
Now I'm thinking I should know because I've seen the movies.
We've both seen the movies, but when I try to think about it, I blank on what I could be.
I'm pretty sure that Deathly Hallows 1 is the one where Neville only has the one line. It's like something about he's not here, you whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know.
I'm gonna I will do a rewatch and start thinking of some ideas for that one. I haven't started thinking about if I'm gonna cosplay for Lit Ink or not.
What?
So
I think I am. I feel like anytime there's any type of, for me, it's more like I have to cosplay. I don't have to, but I enjoy it. So, it's what gets me.
I want to come up with some really fun bounds. I think.
Okay.
I may Hobbit again.
We could Hobbit. I have everything.
I've considered hobbiting again.
Happening.
But I also want to see who else is coming because it was really fun to go to LeakyCon last year and be like, this is a Hobbit day, and the amount of people we got to join our Hobbit day.
The Hobbit group, yeah, that was cool.
It started as a group chat, and then every time we found someone, we're like, we're going as hobbits this day.
They're like, oh, I don't even know what I still don't know what a hobbit is.
Working on it.
See, that's not a resolution. That is on my goals, is to watch Lord of the Rings so I can speak on it.
I'm working.
Also, I finished Akatar.
You finished book 1. We're gonna actually do an entire episode about this.
On book 1?
Yeah.
That's all I can talk about right now.
Well, yes, we're going to do it on book 1. I have had a bunch of questions submitted for the conversation. If other people have questions, please send them to me. You can send them to my Mandrakes and Mischief account if you don't want Paula to see the question. I have...
So I'll tell you that.
I have possible guests for that episode.
Okay.
So
guests.
I have some people. I have someone in mind. They're not sure if they have the time to be able to do it, and they have read the first 2 books.
Okay.
So it's who I hope I can get on. I'm not going to say their name on here in case
just in case.
But if not, I have a backup.
All right.
So we're gonna do that episode. We are going to keep doing Harry Potter things, but we are really gonna go into some other fandoms this year.
Yes. I started watching Percy Jackson.
We're gonna have a Percy Jackson.
And I loved it. I thought at first I was like, I'm gonna hate this.
I love it.
But I didn't. I loved it, and
I love the cast, and their little behind the scenes interviews are they're such fans. They are how we were with like Harry Potter. Like they were fans of the books before they were cast.
I feel like that's where it's at. Like in order to get people to like do it well, I feel like you have to be a fan. I do have it on hold. The first book on the Libby app so I can read it. The kids are like really excited about it too. Like Lennon and London, they love it. So it's something we've been watching together. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. London's not a big reader. Lennon likes to read though.
We'll get her someday. Avatar, the Netflix series is coming out, which I'm excited for. Not the Blue People.
Oh, I was going to say, I have never seen Avatar. Well, I've never seen the Blue People or the non-Blue People. Let's see.
Bridgerton, that's a you thing. Maybe we can get Ryan back on for Bridgerton.
I would love to have them back on. If we could get like...
they are interested in coming back on. We just didn't have an idea of for what reason.
Right. I mean, I could talk to Ryan about anything.
Yeah, I agree.
But they got that really pretty pastel Bridgerton book set. It's an art piece. I'm like, oh man. They showed it to me and I was like, oh.
I'm all about a pretty book.
It's so pretty. It's like very pastel and it has like little on the binding, it has like a window with like a little door and they like a little pastel rainbow. It's so pretty. So Bridgerton comes in May and it comes in 2 parts.
Oh, it comes out in May and it's 2 parts?
2 parts. Part 1 is in May, part 2 is in June.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty close. That's not bad.
And it is Colin and Penelope season, which I'm very excited about because I love Colin and I love Penelope, but I mostly love Colin.
My burb is named Penelope.
Your burb. Oh,
my burb on the Finch app.
I think my burb is dead.
You can. It's a self-care app. You can't unalive the burb. It's okay. You are forgiven. Inside Out 2 is coming out, and I really want to do some Disney bounds of the Inside Out 2 characters. Specifically, anxiety and embarrassment are some great
Yeah. But are we gonna do that to go watch the movie?
Yes, sold.
Let's do it.
Sold. We're
Yeah.
doing it. I also would totally do Sadness because to me, Sadness is a lot in line with my love of Moaning Myrtle.
Yeah.
We need a group.
Yeah.
We need to find our people that want to go see Inside Out 2 with us and dress up. Now searching.
I'll dress the kids up.
Please apply. We will accept you.
There's stuff like new stuff coming this year. Epic Universe opens this year too, right?
2025.
Oh, I thought it was 2024.
Next year.
Oh.
I think it's early 2025 though. I want to do an episode about it. And I know everyone's excited because they just put the ministry hand up on the park. So everyone's going crazy about that. And I get it. It's very exciting. Harry Potter's exciting. But they leaked pictures of Burke and How to Train Your Dragon.
The dragon. Yeah.
I mean, I love Harry Potter, but I also love How to Train Your Dragon. I'm so excited to cosplay Epic Universe's How to Train Your Dragon.
I like How to Train Your Dragon. I don't love How to Train Your Dragon. But I like it.
I'm in my dragon era, but I also love that movie and the shows before my dragon era. I'm pretty sure I just always had a dragon era, honestly.
Yeah, you're probably
it just makes
You've always been in your dragon era.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for and I know you haven't seen the movies yet, but this is still on par with things we like. They're coming out with a Hobbit, Lord of the Rings cozy game.
Well, I would still play it.
Exactly. It's a cozy game. That's what we live in.
Did you get you got the new expansion, right? Have you played it yet?
The expansion for Dreamlight Valley. I played a little bit over the holiday. I haven't gone back yet just because life.
I did. I stopped playing the Rift in Time so I could finish the Star Path, and I finished that now. So now I feel like I could do
back to the Rift.
But they have so many things.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
There's a lot. I don't know enough about games to know if there's any other games coming out that we're excited for.
No. Oh, Lego Fortnite. If you haven't tried it.
The Quidditch Harry Potter is in beta, so maybe we'll get some news about that. Goals for the podcast. I would like to do more travel type things on the Instagram and really highlight some things. I did a few trips and we didn't do any content with some of the trips I went on last year. I went to London and did zero content.
You posted something today.
I did. But I went last April. It is January.
Has it? It didn't feel that long ago.
Last year. So I really want to bring in more travel, more experiences that are not only Potter, a lot of Orlando stuff I want us to do.
Yeah.
Things. Hit up some maybe aquariums.
What aquarium? Have you been to the Tampa one?
I've been to the Tampa one, but I really do enjoy the Clearwater Marine Center. Okay. I also love
the one in Tampa is nice because it's indoor. I love indoor. I
mean, a good portion of the Clearwater one is indoor.
Yeah.
And they have some updates coming up. They should be getting manatees.
I love manatees.
So I want to do some things locally for us to enjoy and share about. And so we might not do podcast episodes on everything we do, but I want us to start sharing more on the gram about what we do.
And on TikTok.
And on TikTok, I am working on. We're trying to be better about that. We had a survey out. It's on that survey. People did ask to have some more creator interview episodes.
Okay.
So we're going to start going back to some creator episodes. But yeah, we want to continue. We want to grow the community. doing some meetups. So another event that's coming up that you and I will both be at, I'm pretty sure you agreed, is a
Yes.
celebration. So on January 27th, we will be in the parks. So
Yes. That's the Saturday, right?
the 27th.
The 27th is Saturday.
Not this
Yes?
Saturday, but a Saturday, yes.
Oh, no.
I thought you said this Saturday. I'm like, ma'am, it is only the 9th. Yes.
I said the Saturday, but for sure.
We'll both be there as the podcast on the 27th.
On set.
We may be there other times, but it won't be as a podcast. It'll just be us. I'm really excited for Literary Inc. I'm like very excited.
I am too, because it will be my first time.
We have a lot of people going.
But I'm very excited. There's a lot of people going. There's still some people that are on the fence, but I think we can convince them.
We have time.
We have time. We're very persuasive.
You know who you are, Tom.
Tom. I think that's it.
It's really like all the experiences are like ending, so we don't have new dates yet, so we can't like be excited about them yet because we don't know when they're happening.
Yeah, I'd hope that they would get like a Yule Ball close to here.
I am too.
So I could go, because I don't think, I say that now, but I did.
It depends on what city. It depends on where. And I would hope that like, if it comes close to us, we can organize that a bunch of us go at the same time, because the day I went, there were a few of us that went that day. We all went to different time sessions.
That's crazy.
So I'm hoping we can organize a little better for that.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to also shout out your planner account, because you've been doing a lot on that.
My planner account is More Than Favors. It's a weird name, but it used to be my crafting account a long time ago. And then it went from scrapbooking to card making to planners and budgeting. I do post there
kind of like
a lot.
Scrapbooking.
Yeah, because it's decorative planning. So I used to call it scrapbooking light. And I would really like to still scrapbook. I just don't have the time. I do have the time. I just have to make it.
So you have a plan?
But yeah, that's where I post like all my Conquest journals stuff.
Yeah, you and Shelly just did a live.
We did a live. We're gonna do them more often.
Okay.
So
and we'll keep plugging those on the podcast page too. Even though the podcast is not part of that, we do plug them. Because we support both of you.
Yay! I love Shelly so much. I think we should go to Indiana. We go to Indiana and do a tour of the Conquest Journals warehouse.
I'm sure we can find things close to Indiana.
We could do like supermarket sweep, but inside the Conquest Journals warehouse. We'd be like, you got 30 seconds.
Let's go to Indiana. Put it on our list.
Shelly, we're coming.
She's gonna listen to this and be like, you guys committed. It is.
And now she'll be like, I have my planner now. Tell me what day you're coming.
I have evidence that you have committed to this event.
Speaking of events, so there is this Harry Potter planner conference in August. I have never. They did do it last year, so I'm kind of like reading the reviews and stuff. But it's put on by Planner Memories Social. Is their Instagram page? But I saw it and I was like, planners, Harry Potter. Okay. So I might try it out. We'll see what the ticket prices are. Planner conventions are a little bit pricey because of the swag usually. I go to one in November, which is it's SGS conference, and they were not going to do it in Orlando next year, but they announced that they are doing it in Orlando next year, which is nice because then I don't have to fly.
I would like us to also do an episode on one of your planner conventions.
Okay.
So I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be fun. I want us to branch out and talk about other things that we love. And we love.
I do love planners. And let me tell you, planner conventions, like people don't believe me. It is very similar to going to like a nerd convention, like a Harry Potter convention or anything like that. Just because it's all these people that love the same thing. Obviously different versions, because there's certain people that only use certain types of planners, but a lot of people come like dressed up in like tutus and like princess crowns. It's like super cute. I love it.
I'm excited for you to go and for us to hear about it. I think people will be interested in it. And then I am also on the Instagram. We are going to add a section where you can submit your events for us to shout out and promote. So if you have a sale coming up, if you know of an event, even if it's not one that you are hosting, but you're aware of it, we want people to start submitting those events to us because we can only find the things we know about.
That's correct.
So, and a lot of our stuff ends up being very Florida, East Coast central. But there's things happening all over the world. And we have listeners all over the world. Our New Zealand numbers are up really high right now.
Who knew?
I knew, I suspected who it was in Australia listening to us. But right. I'm not sure who's in New Zealand listening to us.
Whoever you are, hello. Send us a message. We want to know.
Send us a message. We want to have you on.
Yes.
But there's over 200 downloads in New Zealand.
That's crazy. Oh. I want to go to New Zealand.
Oh, I do too. So bad. You have to watch before you are allowed to go to New Zealand, you must watch Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
You're not allowed to go to New Zealand and have not seen Lord of the Rings.
I have a friend that went and went to that thing that Nicolette went to, the door.
Hobbiton?
The door? Hobbiton, yeah. And all I could comment was, did you have some
We're going to get Nicolette on to discuss Lord of the Rings once you finally watch the first movie.
I think I'm going to try to go live and watch it with Alex, because Alex also hasn't seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
we'll make it an event.
An event. So everybody can watch us. We'll have a party.
Why would you not go I will make food at my house to watch you go live that's Lord of the Rings themed.
I'll just come to your house.
Yeah, do it. Come on over. You haven't been here yet.
I wanna go and well, you don't have the ducks anymore, but
no, my ducks are gone. I do want us to we have these awesome cookbooks that Insight Editions has sent us, and I want us to get together to make something from those cookbooks.
Yes, we should. I made one thing. I made the tomato soup.
And was that the Harry Potter one?
It was, yeah.
Okay. I made I didn't make anything from that one yet. Sorry, it was a different cookbook.
What have you made?
Out of the cookbooks?
Yeah. Nothing
yet.
Oh.
I made something out of Hannah's cookbook that I got on.
Oh, I remember.
That's why I got mixed up, because I was using her cookbook, not the Insight Editions one. But I have a Disney, Star Wars, and Harry Potter Insight Editions.
Oh, did you get the Disney one too?
Yeah, I did. Things to look forward this year. LeakyCon is in Portland in July, the 5th through 7th. MegaCon in Orlando is February 1st through 4th. Literary Inc. is July 12th through 14th. Uncelebration, we will be in the parks January 27th. Let us know if you're going to be there. And then there's a bunch of Cine concerts, events all over the country and the world. So go to their website for more information on that. We do have some fun stuff coming up with WZRD Radio. So keep an ear out for that. We'll keep you updated on that one.
I'm so excited about that.
It'll be fun. We will talk about that more later, as well as other things. Paula, where can we find you in 2024?
In 2024, you can find me at Unconceivable on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitch, and then at More Than Favors on Instagram is my planner page, and obviously Creating Magic Podcast. Dani, where can we find you?
You can always find me on the podcast page. Creating Magic Podcast is also on TikTok. And then you can find me at Mandrakes and Mischief on Instagram. I haven't been too much on Twitch, but it is there. And I think we're both also on Threads. So,
yes.
And feel free to reach out to us. Right now, we are in the middle of the New Year, New Magic Challenge. It's almost over, but there's still enough days that you can come in and join us. So check that out. It is pinned on both of our pages and the podcast page. So all January long, we have been posting prompts for each day. So come and join us. Have fun. Meet some new people in the community. And until next time, keep creating.
Bye.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled.